Raphael for Kyle up. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game as we get set for baseball. Well hit towards the middle. Oh, dive, Tulowitzki, he's got it. And it's in time from his knees to get the out. Two fine plays in one right there, the dive and the throw.
That's not an easy throw. When you're on your knees to be able to get that sort of strength on the ball, that's great arm strength.
Take a moment here to show you how the Rockies will stack up on defense. Infield, outfield factors in this one, Steve.
Well, Todd Helton has such great hands and great feet around the bag. He can really pick it.
And it's Juan Pierre now. Nobody on base, one away. This is in the air, straight away left. This one to Spielborgs, and Pierre is retired. 2 down. And we've got Kemp batting. Two outs, bases empty. And Francis has him 0-1, called strike. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that's going to be the first hit for the Dodgers.
Now let's see if they can put together a 2-out rally. Man on first right now. See if they put him in motion or if they can hit one in the gap.
And Casey Blake batting .286. A runner on first with 2 outs. Oh, and there goes Kemp. And he's in there at second base.
As a pitcher, you have to know with a runner on first base, he's trying to get in scoring position. You have to do a better job holding the runner.
Spins and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. At the belt, the 1-0. Hit in the air to left center. And that'll put Blake on first. And Kemp comes in.
Well, that's exactly what you want to do in that situation. Pick up the run, get out to the early start. Now let's see if he can do something on the bases.
And James Loney stands in. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
0-1, first pitch you saw fouled off. That is strike 2. Jeff Francis now. Let's see if he throws away. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
This one's bounced foul. And Loney strikes out, no contact. Early pressure being put on, a run over in the first. Los Angeles is ahead 1-0. And it'll be Clayton Kershaw doing the pitching. Los Angeles has him starting. And Steve, he gets into this Colorado lineup now. What are we going to see?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, this youngster on the mound, has absolutely overpowering stuff. He has a fastball he can run up in the mid-90s, one of the most devastating curveballs for a young pitcher in the major leagues, and a very effective changeup that's getting better. The big issue is he a thrower or a pitcher right now?
Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Swings and popped it foul to the left. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Well, the manager likes to see that. 3 pitches and you send him back to the bench.
You love to dominate. Hitter really never got a chance to even get started. Here's a look at Clint Hurdle's offensive lineup presented by State Farm.
We got a chance to see a lot of long balls in this game here today. A power hitter lineup. A lot of big power bats here, Gary. A lot of big hairy bat guys that can hit out of the ballpark.
And Troy Tulowitzki to bat. Base is empty, 1 out. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That one is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and leaving it up.
Well, that's some real gas right there on that fastball, and he is so far behind, no chance of making contact.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Ethier takes care of that one. 2 away. Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively. Any scouting picks, Steve?
Juan Pierre can run. He can cover a lot of ground in the outfield. His arm can be challenged. We'll see if that comes into play today.
And it's Todd Helton at the plate. That swung on and flied to right. And there's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Dodgers not letting this lead go. A chilly night that seems to be getting a little colder as we play on, and happy to bring you our broadcast on 2K Sports. And we get set here. And it's Russell Martin. Leads the division in hits. Francis with the delivery. Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
Consistency, professionalism. He never seems to give up an at-bat, Gary. He's so locked in this year.
He delivers. Good eye by Russell Martin. Stays away, and it's even.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
The 1-1. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And the catch by Hop. That's 1 away. And Ethier's in the box. Batting .282. Nobody on base, 1 away. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
And it's fouled off.
Foul ball.
Swing and a miss. Andre Ethier down on K.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you're doing all the right things.
And that's a nice way to keep that pitch count down, right in the zone. And DeWitt's batting. Base is empty and 2 down. There's a ground ball. That one goes foul. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. And Tulowitzki picks it up. Throws on to first. Side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And it's time now to move to the bottom half of the second. And a sighting, Joe Torre. Just did great things for the Dodger Ball Club in 08, winning the National League West, beating the Cubs, and had a shot at the pennant. And Atkins settles in.
Well, Gary, he's a real presence in the lineup, one of those great power hitters that really instills fear in the pitcher on the mound.
Makes a swing right under that pitch. 0-1.
Well, Gary, as I talk about the fear of this kind of a hitter to a pitcher, the pitcher knows this guy eats up pitchers just like him, so he's got to be worried about him.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. Swinging a drive deep left center. Kemp gets to it.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
And it's Brad Hawk. 1 out, nobody on. Foul, straight back. And Hop looks at that one for a ball to even it up.
They thought maybe the hitter was going to open up the plate. They went with the soft pitch, the curveball down and away, but he couldn't chase.
Kershaw with a windup. There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2. Swings, hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Ethier. The catch is made.
They had him played perfectly. You pitch to your defense. They hit the right spot with the pitcher, and the outfielder was where he should be. They make the out.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. That's strike 2, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at bat right now. And Iannetta struck out on a big swing. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Dodgers not letting this lead go. It's Kershaw at the plate. He'll get things going here in the third. Taps this one foul to the right. Oh, and 1. Francis hit up the middle. Oh my. Hello. He got that. He got the glove in front of him and somehow made the catch. Probably saved his life.
That's some kind of play by the pitcher right there. You release the ball. You think maybe I can take a little bit of a break. The ball comes right back at you. He got his glove up and made the out.
And here's Rafael Furcal. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, 2 for Cowell. And Francis has him 0-1, called strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
And Iannetta spotting the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And for Cowell, set down.
But Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And we got Pierre batting. He's the league leader in stolen bases. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. He'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. In the dugout, it's Clint Hurdle. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. Spilborg's at the plate, hitting .250. He'll get us going here in the home half of the 3rd. Kershaw with a windup. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
Well, this guy's such a solid contact hitter. It's exactly the matchup the manager was hoping for in this situation.
And he watches that one sail high. Ball 2. And Steve, you're absolutely right. This is a matchup that presents a very tough out at the plate.
Well, he doesn't strike out a lot. He hits for average. He tends to put it in play. A great situational hit.
And he watches a called strike, and that evens it at 2.
He likes to swing 2-2. He's very aggressive, trying to fight off that strikeout. Let's see if he can get him to chase a pitch out of the zone here.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one towards Pierre. And he gets over to take care of business.
Well, they had the outfield swung around to right that time, so they had a long way to go to run that ball down.
It's Baker at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Swung on and hit. And Ethia there. The catch. And he has it for the 2nd out.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he settled in.
And Francis is in the box. Base is empty and 2 down. Off-speed pitch is in there for a called strike.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
Kershaw with a windup. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Dodgers not letting this lead go. And Matt Kemp to bat. Base hit his last time. Now Kemp gets set. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that one is in there. His 2nd hit today. That will bring up Casey Blake.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. Now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind them.
Singled home a run in his last at bat. A runner on first, no outs. Here's the pitch to Blake. Hit sharply towards the hole, and that'll put Blake on first. Fantastic chance here.
That's a good piece of hitting right there, Gary. He tends to struggle on that pitch down and in. Maybe he was thinking along with the pitcher, and he guessed. He got his pitch, and he got a base hit.
And James Loney up. Definitely a significant part of the offensive strategy for Joe Torre. Francis with the delivery. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Spins, checks him at second, and he dives back safely. And the runners go. Oh, man, the double steal worked as he beat the throw.
Well, they're playing for the big inning right now. Very aggressive on the base pass. Double steal, nobody out. Now guys in scoring position.
Hit hard to second. And the dive, he's up with it. From his knees, got him. What a throw. And they score him.
Well, this is what a good offense does. It picks up runs with productive outs. Good piece of hitting.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead. And on third, one out. The first pitch. Change up in there for a called strike. Swinging a drive, deep left center. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch. He can't get it. And the throw is too late. Everybody's safe. And the run comes in.
I just ripped that fastball right there for the double. Nice swing.
And Andre Ethier to bat. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Not a comfortable lead yet, but it's an early statement.
Well, it's a statement that says, you know what? We're going to score some runs for our guy and putting pressure on the opposition's offense.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Well, a changeup right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Francis with the delivery. Takes a called strike at the letters, and it's 1-2. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it falls in there. That's going to be a single. And the throw. Martin scores. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are. And DeWitt's batting. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead. One down, runner at first. Here's the first pitch. And Francis has him 0-1, called strike.
Well, against this guy in this situation, Gary, you've got to go with the changeup.
Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. 2 away.
Well, they had him played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call for the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
It's Kershaw at the plate. Flew out last time. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. Francis gets him to swing and miss for a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And it goes foul. Ring him up. Strike 3. But boy, what a solid offensive inning that was. They pick up 3 here on 3 hits and strand 1. Dodgers up 4. We've got the top of the order coming up. Baseball's familiar face, Joe Torre. All right, now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. Gonzalez at the plate. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. And here's the first one. Low for ball 1.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
Kershaw with a windup. Ground ball towards second. DeWitt. So Gonzalez is set down.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
And it's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty with 1 away. Now Tulowitzki in the box. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
Gary, he's just flailing up there way out in front of that one, swinging over the top of it. You've got to stay back and let that pitch come into the zone.
And that's a strike. Tulowitzki will have to be careful not to be too overly aggressive here.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
And the curveball, it's in there. Struck him out. 2 down now.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Todd Helton at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1. Martin setting up. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. Helton, a good protector of the plate.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Dodgers not letting this lead go. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And here's Rafael Furcal. He's our first batter here in the 5th. First pitch, 2 for Cowell. Francis gets him to swing and miss for a strike.
Well, Gary, he can really fly, and that puts so much pressure because it does make you think that he can bunt even with 2 outs. If he comes up with 2 outs, he's the kind of guy that can bunt for a base hit and still steal a base. So he is some kind of offensive threat.
Swing and a line drive. And it's in there. That hitting streak continues. Oh, dive. Tulowitzki, he's got it. From his knees, he got him. What a play. This has really been a tough day for him, and it's gotten a whole lot tougher on that play. Hopefully this is not serious.
Well, you know, Gary, these things happen. There's no question about it. You can't control injuries. You have to do the best you can to prepare to play the game.
And Juan Pierre to bat. He leads the NL in stolen bases. Nobody on base, 1 away. Francis with the delivery. First pitch looked like a slurve there. Called for a strike.
I'll tell you, this makes the game exciting for me. The strategy that comes into play with a guy like this on the bases means one of the best base stealers around.
Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by for a ball. It's even.
Well, you got to love the 4-seam fastball for this pitcher, Gary. He knows exactly where to locate it. He can command it very well.
Here's the 1-1 on the ground to second. Baker, and Pierre is retired. And command, Steve, that you were talking about with this pitcher, that's the key. And with this pitcher, if you can do that, you got the game in hand.
You know, it's more important than movement and anything else. If you can throw it where you want to, you can execute your plan.
And we've got Kemp batting. 2 for 2 in the game. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. And Francis has him 0-1, called strike.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
He delivers. And it's 0-2. Kemp will be careful. They'll try and K him.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And Ionette is there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And Garrett Atkins to bat. And now Atkins gets set. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no-hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here, and we're, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
That one swung on and missed by Atkins. Pitcher draws one back. It's even.
He has to pick up the ball out of the pitcher's hand a little bit earlier if he's going to have any chance of catching up with his fastball.
Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2.
Well, he's swinging at that changeup like he thinks it's on a tee and he's just going to drive it, but not able to make contact.
And Kershaw now with a 1-2 count. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away. That's a great pitch right there. Very tough to command that part of the strike zone, high and outside.
And it confused the hitter. It didn't even look like he had a thought of swinging at that pitch.
And in the batter's box, the top, he's the leader in runs, home runs, and the highest average on this team. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike 1. And Hop looks at that one for a ball to even it up.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
Kershaw with a windup. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. And Hop on a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Well, you see this ball go to the down and away part of the plate right here. He just couldn't get to a tough pitch to hit. He thought he had it, though.
Yep, you can tell by the way he's swinging the bat there. He thought he was going to get to it, and it kind of disappeared away from him. Chris Iannetta at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. And the 0-1 by Kershaw. And he leaves that one alone. Iannetta shows patience. That'll even up the count. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And Colorado with their first hit as it gets down.
And they finally break through against this guy. That's their first hit of the game coming here in the 5th inning. Now let's see if they can tack on a couple more hits and get something going.
Spilborgh's at the plate. He flew out his last time up. A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Kershaw with a windup. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it, 0-2.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that 4-seam fastball up in the zone.
Curveball. Where did that miss? 2-2. Swung on, contact made. Ethier to field it. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. 5 innings down as we go to the 6th. Heart of the order due to bat next. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Francis with the delivery. Swinging a roller towards the hole. The pitch. There's a bullet towards third. Oh, and he dropped it. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. And James Loney up. Grounded out last time. 1 out, nobody on. And Loney gets in. First pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. 2 down here in the inning. And it's Russell Martin at the plate. He's the team leader in homers, RBIs, and average. Two outs and nobody on. Here's Martin's first look. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Yeah, take one for the team. Well, sometimes it's going to leave a mark, and that's definitely going to. The fastball can hurt.
And here's Andre Ethier. 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 outs and a man on first. And Ethier ready for the first pitch. And Francis has him 0-1, called strike.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose a grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
And Iannetta spotting the pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. Picked up by Atkins. And DeWitt's batting. Flew out last time. 2 down. Runners at first and second. The first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
0-1. Francis kicks and delivers. Picked up by Atkins. Throws to first, side is retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Baker at the plate. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. Kershaw with a windup. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Cuts on that big breaker but misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. So Ian Stewart will come up. He'll be the pinch hitter.
With the pinch hitter coming into the game now, it means we're going to see a new pitcher starting off the next inning.
One out, nobody on. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. He deals. Misses that fastball, already 0-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it is going to be a foul ball. Got him. 9th strikeout of the game.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. The hitter thought he had a beat on it, then he gave up as it breaks into the strike zone.
Gonzalez at the plate. Now in his 2nd major league season. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. This one towards Pierre. That's caught. Side is retired. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
Dodgers not letting this lead go. Bottom of the order to get things started. He'll lead off the 7th. The pitch from Buchholz on the ground to first. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. And it's Rafael Furcal in the box now. Still seeking his first hit of the ball game. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch to Furcal. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch by Buchholz. Line drive. And Furcal set down. And it's Juan Pierre now. 0 for 3 to this point. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first one. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. And it's through. Credit Pierre, a single. That's going to bring Matt Kemp up.
Good speed on board at first base right now, Gary, and you have to wonder whether they're going to try to get him moving. Well, Matt Kemp's come a long way in this lineup, Gary. We expect to see some production out of him as he can drive the ball.
2 for 3 thus far. Runner on first, 2 away. Oh, Pierre trying to steal. And he is out trying to take second. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Stretch time in Denver. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. A quick check of the dugout. There's Clint Hurdle. The thoughts of a manager, one can only speculate, but at this point you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. And we're going to see Barnes here. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. He deals. Swung on, line to right field. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. McDonald will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Dodgers now. And it's Todd Helton at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Nobody on base, 1 away. First one to Helton. Here's the pitch. And what a catch. A spectacular out. And Garrett Atkins up. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up. 2 outs and nobody on. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air to right field. It's still going. Tell it goodbye. Still down by 3 runs with that homer, but maybe some steam going here.
It'll be interesting to talk to him after the game and find out whether that was the wrong pitch or the wrong location of that four-seam fastball. Either way, he gave up a home run. Well, they inch a little bit closer. The Rockies close to being able to tie this game up and trying to extend it, Gary.
Base is empty and 2 down. Hop gets, there's a swing and a smash. And that will retire the side. Caught by Kemp. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. Colorado trying to get back in a position to challenge the lead. And Matt Kemp to bat. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Buchholz takes it to 0-1.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyways.
And it's 0-2. Kemp will be careful. They'll try and K him.
That's a good hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
And he delivers. Swung, ground ball to short. And that'll retire Kemp. And Casey Blake drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Blake. Called strike. Buchholz takes it to 0-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
He delivers, pops him up. Out number 2. And James Loney up. He bounced out his last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. And Loney gets in. First pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Foul past first. There's a swing towards the hole. And he's got it. Spectacular play. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And here come the Rockies. Home half of the 8th. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Joe Torre. Satisfied manager, I think, right now. He's got the ball club in a pretty good spot. Chris Iannetta at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. The pitch. Back behind second. And Furcal makes the play.
It looked like he was on it, but he just didn't quite center it. Just ends up being a soft liner to the shortstop.
Spilborg's at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty with 1 away. Now the first pitch. Swings over it for strike 1.
Well, trailing right now, down 3 runs. You got 1 out here in the 8th. You got 5 outs left is the way you have to look at it. They need base runners. Get people on and hope somebody runs into one. A 3-run deficit, not too much to overcome.
The pitch. Straight away left. And Spilborg's got himself a base hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, he handles that fastball on the inside corner very well. He clears his hands, rotates his hips, and gets himself a base hit to left.
It's Baker at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to him. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Pitchers like to keep the ball down in the zone to get the ground ball outs, but this guy is a good low ball hitter. I think you need to climb the ladder on him next time around.
And that's going to bring Scott Podsednik up. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. That's a foul ball. He delivers. Here's a strike. Lunged for that bunt and missed it. And that's high, 1-2.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in the zone.
One-two pitch coming. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Gets one at second. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
That's a big second out right there, holding on to a slim lead. Now he's got a chance to get out of this thing without any major trouble. I like this young guy, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got star written all over him. This is a situation calling for a star.
Absolutely, and he's got an intense look up there because this is a big at-bat with two away.
Well, he can't be over-anxious. The pitcher could play into that. He could take advantage of that over-anxiousness. He's got to stay calm and relaxed.
Here's a throw to first. Making sure he stays put, watching that lead. There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. He's up with it. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Dodgers not letting this lead go. On the mound, they've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. And it's Russell Martin at the plate. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. Kicks and throws. And Spilborghs makes the play. That's 1 away. And Andre Ethier to bat. He singled in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. And Ethier ready for the swing. And oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way.
Now, a good way to keep that batting average going in the right direction. His 3rd hit of the game, and it comes here with only 1 out in the inning.
And DeWitt's batting. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. 1 out. Runner on at first. And here's the first one. And a check swing here. They say he didn't go around. There'll be an appeal to third. No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again. And he checks his swing. They say he didn't go around, but they're going to appeal down to third. No, he did not. And the check swing worked. He'll continue his at-bat. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, liner to right. That looks like a single.
The defense had him shifted to the left, but the pitcher didn't pitch him that way. He takes the ball, goes to right field with it. Good piece of hitting.
And Young's in the box. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Now being brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully he can get a base hit and see if they can increase this lead.
One out with runners at first and second. That one's drilled to short. The diving stop, and he's up with it. The throw on the money. Oh my gosh, what an out at the plate. Probably the only place to get an out, of force at third.
Well done right there to have the instincts and knowledge about where to go with that ball after making the diving play.
Now Rafael Furcal. A big opportunity here for Los Angeles.
Well, Gary, he can't even worry about the runner at second base right now. He's got to focus on the hitter and make good pitches, and he won't have to worry about that guy scoring.
Liner towards the hole. Streak continues. That gets in. He throws, and they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. So no runs, 3 hits, couple of men left. Well, folks, we made it halfway through this 9th inning. Last half, regulation coming up. 2-hole to get things started next. It'll be Jonathan Broxton. He comes into close for Los Angeles. And we're going to see Barnes here. He'll be leading off the home half of the 9th inning. Crowd anxious to see what he can do here. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
I think right now they're looking to get a couple guys on and see if they can't get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark right here. So base runner's the key. Do not run into outs. Be conservative on the bases. You're down 3.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's waiting for the fastball. He gets it, but he's just underneath it.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. So Barnes is retired. That's one away.
2 outs remaining in this game. You're up by 3 runs. I think right now you just want to make plays. Don't walk anybody and catch the ball. Get outs. Trade outs for runs.
Todd Helton at the plate. Lined out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. First one to Helton. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-1. Broxton gets him looking.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a 4-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Hit in the air to left center. This one towards Pierre. And he meanders over to put it away.
Well, final out of the game. It certainly does not look very good right here. They need big hits. They need people to drive the ball, get something done right here, or they're going home a loser.
And Garrett Atkins to bat. He homered earlier in the ball game. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Atkins gets set. And it's 0-1. Broxton gets him looking. Pitch on the way. And that one goes foul. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some